Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bonyue and you're watching Catch Up with Bonyue. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I truly appreciate it. Please click on the subscribe button to join the royal family. And to my day one royal family, thank you so much for believing in me. I truly appreciate you guys. You stayed even when I was not here. You stayed. I truly appreciate it, guys. Please please don't mind those sounds. My boss is awake and she's looking at me right now, so I didn't have a plan, you know. So yeah, I truly hope you guys will subscribe and let's grow the royal family. Get ready to listen to a very spicy story time. So this story time is about how I got scammed by an up-and-coming artist. Yo! Guys, I need ready for this one. I was also not ready to tell it because it's like a trauma, and I don't know what's but then ngayikhumbule and I was like, oh my gosh. Kanele, I got scammed by an up-and-coming artist. Anyways, if you want to know what happened, stay tuned. Let's first start with the disclaimer. The story is about me and what I went through. I am in no way trying to offend anyone. The names have been changed to protect the identities of the people who were involved because the story is about me. And if you take the shoe, Cinderella, it's not my problem. I didn't mention any names. Anyways, let's get to the story time with my spuzo. I'm taking it easy. You know. Let's get to the story time. So, how we met, right? How we met. No. I used to say back in varsity. This all happened back in varsity. Early days of varsity, first year. It was first year because I was still traveling. I traveled first year and second year, then third year I went to raise. So first year, I took a taxi. In the morning, I would take a taxi to Bree. Then from Bree, I take a taxi to Auckland Park, APK. That was my campus. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So I took a taxi. And every day in the morning at around, I think from 7 to 8 o'clock, there were no taxis at Bree. You'd find long queues. There were no taxis until 8 o'clock. Then 8 o'clock, like, taxis then start coming in, right? Then taxis start coming in. That's where people would go. Because I know this because a lot of people who had 8 o'clock classes were always panicking around those times when the line is so long. People are asking to go to the front because they have an 8 o'clock class, blah. I was always there, but I was always early. Like, I don't think I had an 8 o'clock class in my first year, right? Not first year as if I repeated my first year, but like I didn't have an 8 o'clock class. Sharp. So it's one of those days where the line is so long. I'm relaxed, good queue, busy with my phone. There's this guy behind me who's busy trying to start conversation. He's trying to talk to me like, busy, hi, unjani, hey, la line lanka. Hey, you know, lapo miskolweni. Imagine if being in class at 6 a.m. So I'm just turning and being like, oh yeah, chiganje, and just give him like an answer here and there, right? Until I realized, with no, man, this person is trying to talk to me. And I'm not paying any attention. Let me just, you know, because again, it's a manchiga. I saw a really nice guy, tall, he's good looking, you know, and guy. Like, for me, there was a thing. I had a thing for guys who would speak English, you know. Yeah, because I also wanted to speak English so that you know. So I had a thing for guys who spoke English. So when I turned, he sounds the way he looks. So I sakuluma, and luckily it takes a figure. We took the same taxi, right? So it wasn't like I got in a taxi near the line, you know. We took the same taxi, we sat together. Deep down, I'm like, oh God, look at you. Like, we even sitting together. Like, it's my figgy taxi. I think I was number 3 or 4. So we still had like each chance to see Ketelama seat because he was behind me. So we sat together, Sakuluma. He told me Uguti Ufunda a SAPC. He was at SAPC, I was at Auckland Park, and so we were just talking. And then when he got off, we exchanged our numbers, and then Waesha. I went to school as normal, happy. So yeah, it was really like a nice feeling because, oh my gosh, you know, I met a guy, he's an artist, and back in the days I actually wanted to be an actor, musician. Like, I wanted to be in the media space, right? And I so happened to be doing education, but media was my heart, and he was there, he was actually pursuing that, and I really liked that, you know. So being ukwazana nomuntu who's doing that, for me, felt like at least we were connecting kwenye level, you know, because we love the same things. Right. Went to class, we were talking on WhatsApp. It was nice, good conversations, guys. He was telling me about how he was an up and coming artist because he was a musician, a rapper. So we continued talking, and then he was like, you know what, I want to actually see you again, you know, we need to like talk, we need to meet up and talk, you know. I was like, cool, after class I'll come to you. He was like, oh, no problem. Yeah, but hi sharp vele after class, instead of taking a taxi Campus Square, I walked down to SAPC because he walking distance, you know. So foot in a lap, I'm like, I'll walk down, maybe we'll take a taxi from there to Bram. Yeah, but, and I'm not trying to make someone pay for me in the first time sihlangan. Gwabo. I'm sorry about that if you can hear the noises. That's my boss. She's busy making noise there by the bedroom. We meet there by SAPC, and but that time opposite SAPC was Rosebank. That was Rosebank College. I know it changed, but it was Rosebank College. So I wait for him by Rosebank College because I'm like, because it takes would go from Campus Square and then be figure ime futhi nase Rosebank. So I was waiting for him there. Ukuthi makaphuma singeni taxi, we go to Bram and find a restaurant to sit. Sharp, I get there, I tell him I'm outside. He's like, okay, cool. He comes out, he's not even carrying his bag, right? He's not carrying his bag. It's like, so I'm like, okay. Right, so I'm thinking we're gonna take a taxi and go to Pram and eat there, maybe, you know. Able, did Ukai not come down without even his bag? As long as there's a nanny's kwamasaki. So I'm like, okay, cool, but you're not taking me anyway like a room, anyway, like I'm not about that life, you know. So I'm like, if he dare suggest something like that, I am going home because I'm so tired. I mean, he was like, okay, so where can we chill? I'm like, this is like your territory. I don't know, you're the one who said, you know, I should come so that we can chill. So, and it's like, we can chill there under the tree. Mind you, there's no shop there. There's not even a vendor that sells, like, you know, food or anything. So we're just gonna chill under the tree. And what? We can chill there under the tree. I'm like, oh, excuse you? But that was the inside me. I didn't say it, you know. I didn't say it because I'm like, you don't want to be that girl. You don't want to be that girl. Anyway, we went Sakibela, that hill there by SAPC, and we went at the back, far back. We sat there under the tree and we started talking because honestly at that point I didn't mind, you know. I didn't really mind that we were sitting under the tree because I'm like, these are the days we're gonna talk about when he makes it in the industry. We're gonna talk about how we sat under the tree. Like, ride or die. Sharp. We sat under the tree, we spoke. The conversation was nice, but ngalamba, because dalang phumile esikolweni, we are chilling just under the tree. I'm getting hungry. We're not even drinking anything. Like, come on, dude. Like, you didn't even buy a cold drink, like inside there and bring something because you know. And manglamba, I just lose it. Like, ngaporega. I was like, okay, cool, just wait for me, let me go and fetch my bag, we'll leave together. I was like, oh, okay. He went, he fetched his bag, and then Sakweli taxi. We went straight, when I say from SABC straight to Pri, and to Pri begwehla mina kuqala, then yena adlule neteksi angazi bekayehlaphi. Ngahamba ngasehlela, I bought snacks ne-drink. The way I was so hungry, I bought snacks ne-drink, went eTexini, took that risk of eating eTexini because hey, abomaluma bayithandi leyo nto. I ate and then I went home. I had mixed emotions, I don't want to lie, because I enjoyed our conversations, but I didn't really like the way things happened. Ukuthi hayibo ngiyalanjiswa nje kanti, you know, I mean, aren't you trying to impress me? Kanti kuncane lokho. Sharp, we continued talking, even though like bengasathandi, we continued talking, and vele ngaqhubeka noma ngingathandi ngaphakathi, but ezandleni no judging. We continued talking on WhatsApp, we continued talking, and then he was like, hey, I want to see you again, you know, I enjoyed the company yakho, I want to see you again. I was like, oh yes, maybe this time we're gonna do things different, because now you know me, now you actually wanna, you know, see me. I make my time again. I think it was around the same time, same day, because there was a time where I had a class ephela early, so I had all the time afterwards. So it was same day the following week. This time I passed a campus square, I bought snacks, lace, kulu. For me, obviously, I really liked salted lace at that time, kulu, and then I bought aquel. Started eating on the way, because it's for me. Started eating on the way. I guess deep down I knew ukuthi, like something like the last time might happen. Like I was preparing myself without knowing that I'm preparing myself for indlala, you know, because it happened last time. I'd rather be well prepared this time. I don't want to sit and be hungry, you know. Started eating on the way, but obviously like angeke uhambe udla kakhulu, so I just like ate like 3 or 4 times, and then ngayvala ngayibeka. Got to SABC, told him I'm outside, and he came out. At this point I think it was gonna be better if he signed me inside his studio to watch him do his thing. Anyways, he came, same place, under the tree. Same place under the tree. I was like, no, it's fine, because honestly, like, what if I'd see, okay, there's a room where it's better under the tree than uyofakwa ezindlini, you know. We went, sit under the tree again. Since we're talking, I just take out snacks army and I start eating. Did the guy not take naye adle from my pockets, from my chips, the chips that I bought for myself? This guy had the audacity, isibindi sokufaka isandla sakho emazimbeni ami and eat. And eat my chips. Wadla ugai as we are talking, and he even like went as far as taking the chips at Sigimi angfite ama chips emali yami at ama chips emali yami, my money. So now we were feeding each other, my money. Ngithengele wena mazimba mina. Hey, Sharp, we ate my snacks, and luckily he couldn't like also drink my water because it was obvious, you know. At some point I was like, "Hey, stop, why manje?" Because it didn't even feel like it didn't even feel sweet, because come on, like, that's my money. What are you doing? It tastes bitter as fuck because it's my money. Anyway, yeah, that day happened and I took a taxi, went back home. Like, I was so mad because, okay, is this guy like playing with me ngale ndlela le ukuthi asangidlela imali yami? Kanti kuncane. So following day in the morning, so when I left him that day, we didn't leave together in a taxi. He went back to the studio and I went home. In the morning, following day, Niguma Labs, I'm busy with my work, and then I get a call, like a missed call, and my messages on WhatsApp. So I'm like, sharp. So I eventually go out and I see my phone, how my missed calls. That was in the morning, right? So I take my phone, I call him, right? And then, well, I call him and then yaringa, and then I drop, and I didn't call. He called immediately. He was like, "Oh, can you please do me a favor? I have a problem. So yesterday, I accidentally like finished my like imaliam. I took even imali transport because I took longer a studio than I thought. Blah 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 blah." That was like the story. But it went along those lines. A studio. Me thinking, let me just, you know, I don't know who's been getting, but I don't know. I actually was like, oh, okay, cool. Took my money that my mom gave me. My mom worked so hard for that man. My mom basically lands in Maliaki. I gave it to a and deep down I was like, you know, we're gonna talk about this. You know, we're gonna talk about times like these. Fast forward, the guy is not paying me my money. He's not even talking about like paying me back my money. I'm like, I want my money today, right? So we sit, we chill, we talk. That time we didn't even take time. Yeah, but sang in a taxi. When we went into the taxi, he gave me 100 rands. He gave me 100 rands to pay. I took that 100 rands and I was like, mangidlulisa. Yo, guy, I know. No, phela mangifika phambili, I need to take another taxi. Hey, he made so much noise. Like he was like, hey, until I took my money and I paid. I took my money and paid. I was like, you know what? Hey, I started change guy. And I was like, Kanti, I need to yankolota. Like, I didn't say it ngaguye. I said it ngapagat. I hate that about myself. As I need to yankolota. I just kept quiet. I paid. I was like, maybe it's gonna pay me another time. When I tell you that was the last time I saw that guy with my money, he never paid me my money. Like, he never did pay me my money. Like, and I think I buried this story so far back that's why I never like remembered it early days when I was still busy with my story times. And yeah, that was just it. That's the end of how I got scammed by an up-and-coming artist. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. I'm sorry if it felt like I was rushing right at the end. My baby is awake and she's busy here and here. You'll see she's even busy with the camera. Like, I had to close it.